Good evening, everyone.
Howdy.
Unfortunately, Tracy won't be joining me tonight because she had a fall yesterday, so she's a bit incapacitated. Got the one watching at the moment, so obviously we'll wait till a few more comes in before I start. So, yeah, tonight we are making Ferrero Rocher and Nutella cookie cups and chocolate crunchy slice. Hi, Steve, how are you?
Steve-o.
The only one here at the moment.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
So, yes,
Starts up eventually.
I've got the Ferrero Rochers. I've left them in the wrappers. Just one thing to get out at freezer. I had to put some Nutella on a tray to put in the freezer. Because when you put it in the cookie cups and put the lid on, obviously it's going to be frozen in it. But anyway. So how are you, Steve? Oh, it's gone up to 3.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Try my new bought some new silicone, because one of my others it's split. So that's that. And the slice is going to be done in that. He's loving your drone videos.
Oh, cheers, Steve-o. I've after 2, mate.
Yeah, gone over to the dark side.
Well, not really, because I'm not doing
FBVs.
FPVs.
Yeah. So, Roman and ahhing today about what he were going to do. So he says, bugger it, I'm just going to go out with camera for a change.
Well, usually, God knows how long.
So,
some decent pictures.
But, hi Bria, how are you?
Maria!
He says, do you like the new drone?
Nah, it's horrible, mate. Awesome. It's awesome, pal.
Or I didn't.
Had Neo as well. Got Neo. His baby brother.
So, yeah. The 9 blobs of Nutella are still in the freezer. I says to Chris, get them out, last off. So we've obviously got to put cookie. Yeah. I'm going to be rolling balls again, Bria. Got to do 18 balls. So, yeah. Because these, unlike the ones that I made last week, these you put like a lid on. And I've even got some chocolate to drizzle over the top once the Nutella's
coffee delivery.
Ferrero. Yeah. But you see, the difference in this one and the one last week is these have got like a lid on. So, anyway, I'm going to make a start. Oh, God. Yeah, it's doing me nutting. So, I'm going to make a start. So, obviously, the Nutella's still in the freezer. Yeah, it says preheat your oven to 200 degrees, 180 centimeters fan assisted. And it's got Smart 6.
I don't want to kill him.
Chris is happily talking to himself.
Stupid thing.
So this is 110 grams of unsalted butter. And you didn't bring me that bag in there. 100 grams of light brown sugar. And 60 grams of caster sugar.
No, dear. Like a shower caps.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pop.
He calls them shower caps.
Oh, just missed it up.
So we're going to start off, we're going to cream this together. Hi, Crypto.
Crypto. Oh, save that again. So you can only use it with motion or with other controller.
Yeah, the other one that we're making, I'm leaving that till last because it is a no bake one. Hi, Tommy. How are you?
Tommy.
Hi, Tim. So to this, add 1 large egg. And a teaspoon of vanilla. I was saying, Tim and Crypto, Tracy's not joining me because she fell in a back yesterday. So she's a bit... she just said, she didn't go into much detail, she just said that she fell, and when she fell, she hurt her back. So it says fold in the dry ingredients and the chocolate chips very lightly until you have a firm dough. That's my 100 grams of chocolate chips. And this is 225 grams of self-raising flour. Oops. Made Chris jump that one.
Yeah.
So before I fold the flour in, I'm going to add the chocolate chips as well. So there you go. Went off then.
Did it?
Yeah, momentarily.
It froze.
Eh?
Oh no, that's why it went off.
Yeah, it just for some
Might run
reason
again.
it just lost signal. I'm just going to put my gloves on because I'm going to finish making it into a dough with my hands. And I'm going to roll 18 out. Oh, jelly tots. God, it's a blast from the past. Didn't even know they still made them. Hi, Jason. How are you?
Hello, Jason.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 9 balls in me thing first. A bit too big, that one.
I've gone back upstairs now.
Oh dear. Oh yeah, it's next week, isn't it? Pancake day.
What's that?
Pancake day next Tuesday, actually.
Pancake day?
Yeah.
No, we don't bother with that, do we?
No. Can have some waffles instead, though.
Hey?
We can have some waffles instead, though.
Oh, we could try a waffle thing, can't
Yeah.
we?
Invested in a new waffle machine.
Waffle.
Well, when I say a new one, I've never had a waffle machine before. Crypto says she's licking on a very special delivery.
Get some shotty, Crypto. You ran out.
I think there's 2 bars in.
That bar was for me, that.
Say?
Hey?
What 2 bars of Cadbury's in?
Well, you can spare one then.
No, I mean we have.
Oh. Oh. See, biscuit. What's up, pal? Take it easy. Don't overexert yourself. So move that camera down slightly.
What?
Move that camera down slightly.
Can you move it down there?
Yeah. Just ever so slightly. Better look. Oh, camera's alive. Come on, what are you doing? You had it then. Oh no. I better.
Yeah. I mean, as daft as it seems, probably do some pancakes and waffles next week. But you see, I've cheated a bit there because I've got some already made up.
What?
That pancake.
Pancake.
Well, yeah, it's waffle mix, but you can actually.
What's that then?
I mean, waffles is only like pancakes, but yeah, we can use it as yeah, what do we call it? Can use it as pancake mix as well. But so that's the tomato cockle here. Right. So I'm using the trusty baby. Can you get me some flour?
It's hard to smell spring yet.
It's sticking to the bottom of this thing.
Which one is it, man? Put them all back.
I think there's some in there. This already in there.
Oh, that pink bowl. Huh?
Yeah. You see, I didn't have the. You see, it's all sticking to the bottom of the thing, look. Might have to scoop that out and start again.
Oh, dear me.
Right. We'll try again, but this time I'm going to dip it in a bit of flour. So hopefully it won't stick. She says. Ah, that's a bit better.
You know that, right? I rolled it around like it'd be shot. That were a foul.
Sorry about the noise. It's better. Nearly there. If you want, baby, you can get me them things out of the freezer.
Ferrero Rochers.
No, this it's Nutella on a tray.
Nutella on a tray, is it?
Yeah, you'll have to get basket out first, though.
Wait.
Into freezer.
Oh, yeah.
Having a bit of a disaster with this one.
Oh, that's killed. Oh.
Mm.
I think it's been in freezer. Oh. Stay tuned, food. And biscuit. Oh.
Oh, pardon me. Hiya, Richard.
Ah, the rich lad.
Bit better. One more after this. See, hi, Johnny. Yeah. Only the best for me. It does the job, Johnny.
For me.
Right. And now, this is the frozen Nutella. Okay. Get it off thing. These are, I don't think you'd want these that's Nutella frozen. I don't think you'd want them in your mouth. So now go on to the lids now. Ice pop chocolate. Yeah.
Oh, we're not open that one.
That don't sound too bad for summer. I don't know. Wouldn't like to think I were
What?
frozen Nutella. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Nutella, but I mean, the only reason why you put it in frozen is because it cooks as the cookie cups as cooking. Well, it defrosts it, let's put it that way. I mean, if you look at sort of that one and that one, they're starting to defrost already. Want to like these then, Johnny, if you don't like Nutella. It's been another warm one today.
Well, it looks a warm, but it's been...
Yeah, but it's warmish.
It's nice.
That's it. You know what I mean? It's not everybody likes it. Mind you, this isn't actually Nutella. It's Asda's own mech. But, you know, with Nutella, you're just paying for the name. But to me, this just works just as well. I don't know what temperature is here, Bria.
5 degrees it says on PC.
Chris says 5 degrees. Just wait that right.
5 degrees.
About the 3 degrees.
Rain stopping in 15 minutes.
Do you even know it were raining?
I don't know where they got that idea from, because it's not raining now.
Probably gonna get some. Oh dear. That's no. When I Callum come down, see if there any chocolate left. Says yeah. I says there's 7. I says there's 7 Ferrero Rocher in there. I said, but nobody's having them because they're mine.
What have those gone?
Not me. How often do I have out like that? Not very often.
Oh,
I'm going to say, have you got lockjaw? Say stay like that. Right. So now, these can go in the oven.
excuse me. Oh.
Back with you.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
12 to 15 minutes. So what should I do it for?
12, they will take it from here.
Take my gloves off. Well, wouldn't it be a quiet place, Crypto, if we did get lockjaw permanently?
Are we ready?
No, not yet.
Come on, chop, chop.
I've took my gloves off because I couldn't operate my phone with my gloves on. What did I say, 12 minutes?
Yeah.
Right.
Ed.
So, yeah. Cool, blimey, can you imagine? Lovely peace and quiet. Yeah, just clear this up before we... I've left them in the wrappers. And then, once I'm going to melt some chocolate and drizzle it on top. And we had a bit of a catastrophe last night. Baby, just come here a minute. Yeah, Chris washed pots up, and I've got two. Just pass me them over there. I've got two 1.5 litre glass Pyrex bowls.
Did I?
Well, I did have, being the operative word.
I didn't break them, they just fell off.
So yeah, both on them, crash bang wallet. Oh. So these are rich tea biscuits that I'm using for the Crunchie slice. So this, so I can get thing off it, is 200 grams of condensed milk, and this is 100 grams of butter. Now you've got to melt the butter and the condensed milk in the microwave. Baby.
Oh.
Yeah, like no rich tea. Yeah. Can you just melt me that in?
No, I'm not melting it in that, no.
Not apparently he's not melting it in that little.
Wait a minute. I'm not melting it in that.
So while we waiting for that, this is it says 250 grams of plain sweet biscuits. But when I researched, because that says Hornets, but when I researched it, it's you can either use digestive, arrowroot, or rich tea. So yeah, I've gone for rich tea. All right, I'm just going to have a quick slurp of my coffee. It's very, very slow tonight. Very, very slow. Just have a quick ciggy while I'm waiting. But yeah, that obviously this one's a no-bake one. So it's just, you know, you condense milk and your butter into your rich tea biscuits, then you fold your crunchies in, and that's the basis of your slice, and then just cover it with chocolate, and that's it. But But yeah, that's the basis of your slice, crypto, is your rich tea biscuits, condensed milk and your butter mixed together, and then you fold your crunchies into the biscuit mixture, and that's your base. And then you just melt the 250 grams of chocolate and put it on top. That's it. Oh, that's that coffee. Sorry. I haven't even given a thought to what we're doing next week, so I don't know. I do have one or two Easter recipes. So, but that's not till when is Easter? Is it April? Usually April. And I ain't chopped me. I know what. I ain't chopped me. You see, I ain't chopped them up small. They sort of. Well, they weren't them fun-sized crunchies, but they weren't the full ones. So each crunchy I chopped up into 4. So it's left them, you know, quite big bits of crunchy. I invested in a new whisk, and I thought it was smaller than that because I could ideally do with a smaller one. So that's another thing I've invested in. And also one of these. I've got loads of things, but that is like an angled, like small palette knife, and that's going to be ideal to spread the chocolate out on the. Thank you, video. So yeah, I just invested in a few bits and bobs. Because these, I've got this one. Well, I've got the smaller version, but it's pieces of wire stuck into some holes, and with these is wire as well, but covered in plastic. And I've noticed on the smaller whisk, the bits of plastic have come away, and it's like showing the wire. So ideally, I want something like that, but on a smaller scale, all plastic, so nothing rusts, nothing. You know what I mean? Everything on it is plastic. So that'll be my next investure. And it's like that black one, but on a smaller scale. So are you expecting an Easter egg off Anthony? But most of the things that I buy off for Amazon are baking related. Well, not all. Hey, I tell you something. We needed some new pillows for his bed, right? And a pack of 4 I bought $14.99, and the hotel quality. But Chris didn't want like a firm one; he wanted sort of a medium one. Because if he has like a lot of pillows, it makes his neck ache. I tell you, summer, I went for a nanny nap this afternoon, and I slept like a baby. Honest to God, slept like a baby. So it just goes to show what a comfortable pillow can do. I'm going to get our Callum some next, because these were a pack of 4. Because we have a couple of pillows, but yeah, Callum would only want a pack of 2. But anyway. Oh, and chocolate. I buy that on Amazon as well. So yeah, just turn my camera around. So now here we've got the biscuits. The add that to the biscuits, and that's the condensed milk. And the butter. So that's 200 grams of condensed milk and 100 grams of butter for that one. Oh, they nearly done. Hold on. So yeah, want to mix this through. Hi, Grandpa Kevin. How are you? Yeah. You reckon they're done?
A little bit, I think.
The brown, yeah.
What about middle ones?
Yeah, but don't forget, it's going to harden up as it cools down. It is like a cookie, isn't it, really?
Oh, that's what I like.
Just move them to end there and...
Let's head off now then,
yeah? Yeah. Just put me heater. What am I talking about? I'm just going to put me fan on a bit. It says leave to cool for 10 minutes, then press the Ferrero Rocher. So yeah, so we've got to leave that to cool. With that. So now I'm going to... This is the Crunchie, and this is 150 honeycomb chocolate bars, Crunchie bars or similar. So yeah, this goes through the biscuit mixture. Next thing, baby, I want is this chocolate melting.
Is it here? Oh, you don't want that melted in there?
That's Ferrero Rocher, they are. And they want melting in a bit. Oops. Probably could have done with doing these crunches a bit smaller. Never mind, eh? All right, once chocolate's gone over the top of it. Hi, Barefoot, how are you? Alright, so I don't think I'm going to get that any better.
We don't else.
I don't need hotel stewing.
Yeah, you want to
Oh,
know
that's melting.
that.
So this is the Galaxy chocolate.
Oh.
See, I don't like to use this jug because it's a bit heavy. But
Oh, not that, Tucker. Something else, mate. Tucker, no. Bugger off.
see what I mean about this palette knife? It's so much easier with this. A lot easier to spread it out and get in corners. It's just well, they call them Arnott's biscuit, but here in the UK, we can either use arrowroot, rich tea, or digestive biscuits, and some Crunchie, which is honeycomb candy, and then topped with chocolate. And that's it. Simple, no baked slice. I'll show you others in a minute, John. The like cookie cups. I think that's about finished. And obviously it wants going in the fridge to set. But that's it. So that is chocolate crunchy slice. Well, it will be when it's sliced up. Bit of spillage there.
Eh?
Bit of spillage. So these are the cookie cups. And before I do that, I'm gonna get them out and I'm gonna put them on. Well, that's the plan anyway.
That's what.
I says I'm gonna take them out. I says, well, that's the plan anyway. Oh shit, that lid's come off that one. No,
Huh?
no,
Why's that for?
because I put it on for them to cool down.
Oh. No, that's fine. I've stirred that off.
Yeah. Oh, that's no fresh. That one's crumbling as well. See?
Hey?
Crumbling. I think we can get away with that. Oh, whoops. Nutella's all coming out of that one. You know that one with lid. Oh well. And then when you've had your cigarette, you can melt me that chocolate. So now I'm going to put Ferrero Rocher on top. That one's breaking up. Be careful with that one.
Oh.
All I've got to do is melt that thing now. Oh crapola. That one's all see? That one's dropping to pieces as well.
Uh-oh. What's that? Ferrero Rochers?
No, the Nutella in the middle.
Oh,
I'm going to say put them.
Have that broken one.
Well, there's a couple. Be alright once they've been in the fridge. Chris is just melting me some chocolate because I'm going to finish them off with a bit of melted chocolate. And that one's leaked all up, place, that one. Oh. I think, oh shite, it fell off. They're all dropping to pieces. Bloody hell. You know where it is, don't you? When I did the base, I think that were a bit too thin. So yeah, we're having a bit of a malfunction here. Oh, crapola. Oh, sake. Hey? Why is it not melted properly? Hey? So yeah, we've had a bit of you know what I think it is? I've sort of sussed out what it is. I think I think the tops is too heavy for the bases. And I think that's why they're collapsing. If anybody understands that.
All right. Maybe you think.
I think that's what it is. I think the
How much I cough? Ah.
just a bit too heavy for it. No, it was collapsing before I put Ferrero Rochers on it. I think what it is maybe should have done the bases a bit thicker. Because they're collapsing underneath the weight of the lid. I think that's what it is. But hey ho, calamussolito. He'll still eat them. A few that's all right. Yeah, that's what Chris has just said. And still get eaten. See, this is the thing. I mean, don't matter how many years experience you've got. Everybody has a something that don't go right every now and again. Seeing the fact that I'm doing it live, it just goes to prove that. You know what I mean? How many? I heard that in here. How many bakers or chefs do you know that actually bake live? No, apart from me. But what I'm going to do is I'll transfer them over to this tray, and if we get any drippage again, then it'll go on tray. Oh, look. There.
Oh, dear. Oh. Oh, okay.
But it just shows it's for baking live, and we all.
Is it not quite worked out, then?
There's quite a few of them. They seem to be collapsing underneath the weight of the lid. That's what
not thick enough then.
So I think the cookie thing itself, yeah, I think the cookie cups themselves could have done with a bit more pastry,
Right, yeah.
and the tops less pastry,
You know.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it seems like they're collapsing underneath the weight of the lid. But Callum will eat them. Well, we'll still eat them, but I'm just going to put the link in if anybody wants to come on the panel. I mean, this is the thing. It don't take away from the taste. It's just that, yeah, the you know, it looks a bit on the strange side. So yeah, you know what I mean. We'll still get eaten. Still get eaten. Just as this as well. So, but that'll cut up nicely once it's set and everything. And I've had a taster, and it tastes very nice, if I say so myself. You know, the pastry, someone that of it that collapsed. Just tastes rather nice. I mean, this is the thing. It could actually serve it in a bowl like a dessert. The ones that have collapsed, still not going to take away anything from the taste of it. It's just that you're not going to be able to eat it with your fingers. There you go. So I'll put link in. So if anybody wants to come up, you're quite welcome to do so. And we're only on 10:20. And if nobody wants to come up panel, I'll just leave and shut it down. Well, there's that. But this is the thing. I try my best. It's live, and not everything goes to plan.
I'm sure they'll taste all right.
I've just said, even if we have them like in a bowl as a dessert, still going to be, still going to be eaten. It's just the fact that you're not eating them with your fingers. You're using a spoon and a bowl. So, but oh, pardon me. That's that coffee. No, these things. I've got one here and it says Cadbury's Avalanche Bar, but you use them mini eggs. So that's like one for Easter. Now I do like these, and I have got some pumpkin already. Pumpkin chocolate chip bars. And basically, yeah, chocolate chip bars. But yeah, it's got pumpkin in it. Now I have got some spare pumpkin in a tin. So now you see with this, but you put in a thing, add it to your. Okie dokie then, Stuart. Good evening.
How we doing?
All right, apart from them because collapsing.
Oh, it is.
Well, I've just said to Chris, then that's so. I think it's the weight of the lid. I made the lids a bit too thick, and the things is collapsing underneath the weight of it.
Yeah, they'll taste the same.
Yeah.
Hello, Rich lad.
Hello, Chris, how we doing?
Better than sex dessert recipe.
Hello, Tim. Hello, Crypto. Hello, Bria. Hello, Stuart.
I don't know what I've
hello,
downloaded.
Jason. Hello,
can't remember what it was. Anyway, I'll have to have a look at that tomorrow. But yeah, I've that avalanche slice. It's like
just staying there.
Oh, there's one Cadbury's egg caramel cookie bars and all. But that's sort of like a blondie, but we like it's got like a caramel centre. But get this, you crush Cadbury's mini eggs. Crush them.
Have to get some of that.
But I forgot it's pancake day next Tuesday, isn't it?
Hello, Bria. Yeah.
And here's another one for Christmas. Marshmallow. And it's only got 5 ingredients. No bake, marshmallow, Easter egg slice. That looks nice. Let me focus.
Yes.
So it's like it looks like a biscuit base, a layer of marshmallows, chocolate, and then you put some mini eggs on top. I want to do this cream egg cookie dough pizza because it looks yummy, but for some reason it won't let me print it out, so I might have to look elsewhere.
Oh well.
Sorry, I'm just going through what I might be able to bake next week. How about strawberry sundae cupcakes?
Yeah. I can eat some any. I can eat some any day. Doesn't have to be Sunday.
Well, it's based on the dessert a sundae. Marble shortbread. I'll think of something. I'll come up with something. I've got quite a few Easter ones, but we're not into. I mean, Easter's in April, innit? So
it's late this year. It's Easter.
I'm going to say it's usually at the beginning of April, isn't it?
I think it's at back end this year.
We're in that.
I think it's late.
Well,
Come on,
Easter Sunday is the 20th of April.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it were late.
Oh, it's that.
In
Do
dark as put bobbing meter, Stuart.
Yeah.
I
I
says
know.
for a bobbing meter.
Oh,
As we were getting a power cut to head.
no, it's just my fucking internet not working right. Be a dickhead.
Oh yeah, Easter Sunday is the 20th. So it's Good Friday on the 18th, isn't it? Hey, up.
Nope.
But it is quite late, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to say it's either back end of March or early April when Easter normally. But can't be making Easter stuff just yet. Being a bit, yeah,
It's a bit premature.
yeah. Uh-oh.
He's back.
But it's
bloody
still a
ball.
blank screen. Is it something to do with your camera? Ah, there we go.
Got him. I wiped him. No, I wiped the top of the computer. Yeah. And then I've got my little camera top and I've fully clicked it off.
Oh. But how you doing?
I'm all right, love. Fine. It's got a plug on, hasn't you?
Well, that's it. That's, that's exactly it. We're all in wars at the moment.
Yeah.
With ailments.
Yeah.
I tell you something, Richard, them pillars. I slept like a baby this afternoon.
Yeah.
I
wonder where it comes from, that term, sleep like a baby, because babies sleep like cunts. They don't sleep well. Yeah, but when people have a good sleep, they say sleep like a baby. Well, babies sleep shit. They're waking up every 2 minutes.
I've got that.
Now, you see, our Callum, he was ever such a good man, he still is. Our Callum could sleep 12 hours.
Yeah.
When he, but you see, right from an early age, whether he were asleep or not, he were put to bed at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think it's sort of getting them into a routine.
Correct.
And sticking to that routine. That's the.
And if they strike, ignore them.
Yeah.
Because otherwise,
that's exactly what all the professionals say.
Yeah, strike, ignore them.
If they start crying, don't go to them. They're
Correct.
just crying for attention.
They'll be doing it all night.
Yeah.
Soon
settle down and go to sleep.
How come Trace got baking tonight, Jeanette?
Hey?
How come Trace got baking tonight?
She fell, apparently, yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
She's the
most clumsy fucking, honest to God, I swear to God, Jeanette, that girl is the most clumsiest fucker going.
She's a bit.
She's the most dumbest fucker that I've ever walked on. You know what I mean? She's like to follow on shadow.
Hi, Gary.
Hello, Gary. How are we doing, Gary?
He's been putting leftover Yorkshire pudding on the bird table. Help.
But yeah, she's accident prone. She is, Tracy.
Tell you. Well,
you can tell she's related to your calf, though, can't you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Your calf's exactly the same.
Exactly. I know.
But yeah,
well,
I had a message this morning. Well, it was about lunchtime, and I says to him, I says, will Tracy be baking tonight? And he says, no, love. He says, we're just trying to get straight from all visitors. And plus, he says she were crossing road or something and she hurt her back.
Well, caps around. You know them them cobble things you got on the road, don't you? You like
Yeah.
like grit. She went, and Kath's like in front of me, and she's behind us, and next to me, she looks down, what are you on the floor? She goes, I went, how can the fuck do you trip over a bit of gravel, Tracy?
Hey, up. I could trip over thin air, Stuart, so
Oh.
that's no fresh.
Well, I mean, bloody hell, I mean, tell you, I mean, that time when she bet it half, all of years, mobile phone, not watch where she's going, chipped over fucking curb.
Well, look at when she went off that thing and she broke her ankle. She was that will cost you on a phone.
Yeah.
She was coming down a ramp,
Yeah.
not realising, and then she went
Boom.
straight off the edge of ramp, and that's when she broke her ankle.
Tracy's a fucking nightmare, man. She's absolutely a nightmare, that girl.
But I think there's a bit of a moral to that story, Stuart.
Yeah.
Don't walk and look at your mobile at the same time.
Walk straight.
Yeah. That's one thing I never do that. Mind you, I'm hardly ever on my phone. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm out and about? I stick my phone in my pocket. I always wait. If it rings, it rings. If you don't ring, it don't ring. If I don't talk to someone, I'm not like that. Facebook, I can't do with that shit.
But you know, it's like, you know, I mean, they warned us years ago about driving and looking at your phone. I mean, look at accidents that's
well, yeah, exactly.
That's happened when people's been on the mobiles.
Yeah, but Tracy, on the mobile, she's just fucking pushing it. Oh, I tell you, honest to God.
Yeah, Bria says get off your phone is the lesson there.
Yeah.
I wholly agree there, Bria.
I fully agree.
I mean, no disrespect to Tracy if you're watching, you know, I love you. But yeah, don't, you know, watch where you're going while you're walking. Yeah. Don't, you know, on your phone.
Well, Tracy can just walk normal and she'll end up falling.
But
I
must say, all my trips and falls have had nothing to do with my mobile.
Yeah, should be right in a few days.
Oh, hey, I did walk out of here, and right opposite, we've got like an understairs thing.
Oh yeah.
We call it Junko.
That's all.
You know, you just shove everything in the
like a little cupboard.
Yeah, we call it cubbyhole.
Yeah.
And I walked out of here, and you know, strip that you have across to separate carpets.
Oh yeah, carpet. Yeah.
I tripped. I face planted that door right in front of me. It grazed all down my face. Yeah. I was right. It was my arm were black and blue.
Oh,
and that's me tripping over nothing.
Exactly. I don't know what time it is.
Hello, Tommy.
Tell you what, though, that was a nice old good win for Leeds last night. I'll tell you what, Jeanette. I was surprised that we actually won that game. Because I'll tell you, in the first half...
Do you know what Chris's verdict was? They give it the all in the first half.
Yeah.
And they played brilliantly in the first half.
Yeah.
But then back second half, they were knackered.
Well, there's no doubt what Leeds do it second half. Leeds have always done the same. I mean, that first goal they scored, Amelia, it was just a stupid error.
Yeah.
It come off the top post, bounced out, guy came in, headed it, come off the post here, on this side, and it was like coming in like that. They tried to flip it. And that was it. All right.
But yeah, Chris, I mean, he were actually at the match, and he says they played brilliantly at first half. He says, but I think when it comes to second half, they'd knacker themselves out. They'd get it the raw.
Well, at the end of the day, you look at it now, Jeanette, it's only Leeds and thinking how to go up there now.
I think our Callum's going a bit despondent.
Yeah.
After last night.
He always does, but he's always like this.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, our Callum's going on about, when we're not up, when we play the big boys, we always get beat, and we're not up to Premiership standard, blah, 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 blah. He does. It gets really despondent about it.
But, I mean, it's like Leeds now. I can see Leeds. I mean, what we get with 5 points compared to Sheffield United. You know, but in the day, I mean, you look at it, I mean, it's not just that. You know.
Same as I said to Chris last night.
It's going to be Leeds and...
They just need to win a few games.
Yeah.
They need to win the next few because the last 2 games are going to be bloody hard for Sheffield. Burnley and Blackburn. Because they're going to be fighting at Burnley and Blackburn.
Yeah.
Well,
they need to... Well, next year we've got...
Get on a winning streak, and I think then they'll get the confidence.
Need to create a cushion and get away from Burnley because...
We've got 3 games. Well, there's only 12 games left.
And it's 5 games.
They play, is it Queen Park Rangers they play on Saturday?
Yeah, they need to win all them games before they go to Burnley and Blackburn.
Yeah, we've got
and then who is it?
A team in Championship. I don't know.
We've got West Brom at home.
Honest to God, Stuart, you know, even Chris admitted they're all in first half. They played abysmal in second half.
It went to 3-1 game. That last goal, admittedly, that were a good. That were one of the goals of the season. But it went a 3-1 game.
It was just luck.
Look, yeah.
It was just knackered. We just ran out of steam. And why Wilder takes a bloody winger off and puts the defensive midfielder off in his place, in the same position?
Yeah.
That is belief.
What was I going to say? I forgot now. I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Chris got up this morning and he put one of his Sheffield United shirts on and he went, I'm still proud to support them.
Of course it is. Mom.
You know what I mean?
You've got to remember, Leeds has spent a hell of a lot of money on players. Very good.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And they've been together for nearly 2 years.
Yeah.
This team is going to be together for this season.
Yeah.
So we're still...
Yeah, because when they come out of Premiership, they have to play a lot of players. That one playing Championship.
But...
you'll get there.
Leeds for taking. If they don't win it this season, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong, I know.
Yeah, that's exactly what Chris has just said. So if Leeds don't win it, he says there's something wrong. But anyway.
That's what I've done, it might be, you know.
Same as I said to Chris last night, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about it.
No.
Yeah.
I'll definitely pay for walking down and walking back again.
He couldn't get out to bed this morning.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, I thought he'd gone down in car. But then when he come back and they were huffing and puffing when he come in, and I says, I thought he'd gone down in car. He went, no, we walked it there and back.
Cool.
He says, he knew about it this morning though. We see it's uphill going, but it's downhill coming back. But that's by the by. You know, the fact that he walked it to Bramwell Lane and back. Oh dear. He couldn't get right to bed this morning, I tell you.
Cool.
He paid for it this morning, put it this way.
Oh yeah. Well, listen, go to his football match and see his team play.
I noticed how Richard has been very quiet because Blackburn's shit.
Blackburn are shit. But I tell you,
I mean, it did say
your nemesis called Blackburn.
This is the thing. Richard said weeks and weeks ago, just watch out for Blackburn.
Yeah, don't write Blackburn off.
No.
They beat us twice last season, then fuckers.
Where are they in table?
In a position.
In a position, yeah.
Let me have a look.
They're just in playoff. That's it. They're
just about in playoffs.
Just in, yeah.
Can we have Blackburn if we
But you see, this is the thing. Anything can happen in playoffs.
Oh, bloody sure. There's lots of games, yeah. It's a lot of games, but if Sheffield don't make good run in the next 2 games, they're going to struggle because they'll get knocked off Burnley. Burnley or Bath.
Blackburn are. Ooh.
Yeah, and other team from Sheffield have been saying for years and years, oh, going up to Premiership this year.
Fuck them.
Blackburn.
You know, that's honest to God, Jeanette, I've got no qualms with Sheffield United. Never have done. But Sheffield Wednesday, fucking
Chris
wank.
hates them with a passion.
Wednesday's piggies.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he calls them piggies.
Piggy bastards.
Tommy says, do you think if they sign Richard with his dodgy hip, they might score a few more goals?
Well, yeah, if they put me in goal, I might just luckily fall the wrong way.
Well, I'll put it this way. I've just come up with a thought. Chris and Richard tied together in a three-legged race because Chris is his right hip and Richard's is his left hip.
I hope they might have to give you a feedback because we left it fuck now.
Oh, we'd be pretty quick together. Tie his bad hips up and we're away like a fucking crab.
Tie his bad hips together, he says, and we'll be away.
Like a fucking crab.
Some joint twins.
Just shrink that around his bad hips and we're off.
We're about right size, Richard.
Oh dear, we laugh about it though, but yeah, it's no laughing matter.
No.
You see, Chris is like this kind of martyr. You know what I mean? And I could have swore blind he said he were going down in car. But anyway, he walked down. So, I mean, Richard, no. What did you do?
Well, how far is it from your house?
Did you hear him? He says it saved me a fiver.
I saved a fiver and lost 88, 91 quid on tickets.
Yeah.
What did you say, Stuart? Is it far away from our house?
Yeah. About 10 minutes, 20 minutes, isn't it?
About 10-minute walk, 10-15
10-minute walk. Yeah.
About half an hour.
You go down here, down onto Queen's Road, straight across, and you just walk uphill to Bramble Lane. But you can, on a good day, you can see it from here. Now, this is no word of a lie, Stuart. When it's match day and it's quiet, you can hear them cheering and everything.
Spare bedroom, you can see them.
Yeah, if you go in our spare bedroom, you can see Graham from our spare bedroom.
Well, I used to live in Cottingley. There's some big flats, 24 flats. I used to live in Cottingley. I was on the 22nd floor, facing out towards Holly Road football ground with a little radio, because you know, such big Sky TV, Sky Sports, little radio lead. What's that?
But yeah, on a quiet day, you know what I mean, and there's no background noise, you can hear them cheering and everything.
We were fucking quiet last night when they scored twice, the bastards.
But I'll have another coffee
when
you're ready. Please. But
I don't want quite will Leeds score because 2000.
I mean, as daft as it sounds, Chris could take drone up and it could fly, but mind it, because it's got
not really supposed to, but
not really supposed to, but
it can fly up.
They've got like a no-fly zone.
Yeah.
Hey, they've chopped all that out.
Have they chopped it out now?
Sure.
There you go.
Fucking hell, you're getting up a terror attack on a drone. Coming down to what fucking.
But yeah. Hey, I tell you something, Richard. You know Ian, DJ Ian.
That's the Sky Sports now.
Ian Kank.
Oh yeah.
He works for Sky now.
Does he?
Oh, drone pilot bit. If you watch yesterday's match, if they sent drone up, that was
it. Were at Etihad. Is that Man City?
Yeah.
Well, it were doing aerial footage of Man City's match.
Well, that's not a bad job, is it?
Oh.
Definitely, and two on them were sat together, Tommy. He says it must be sad being able to hear such a big crowd of grown men crying from the stands, yeah. And two on them living in this house. But yeah, I mean, can you imagine that? Yeah, getting paid to just send your drone up, but he actually works for Sky Television.
Yeah, just
They've been talking to him.
dream it, innit? You know.
So it can't be bad, can it?
No.
But I don't know. I've got one that's intact. Look, Richard.
Very nice.
I think that's where it will look, because if you look,
Bit
this
doughy out.
top's overhanging, and I think the lid were a bit too heavy,
Heavy.
and I think that's why they've collapsed.
Yeah, because
There's probably about 2 or 3. I think
Yeah.
3's collapsed, so it's 1 collapsed one each, and 2 that's
Oh, I didn't watch it, mate, but I came on I think just after you'd done them. Oh, yeah.
That is rich tea biscuits with Crunchie mixed in and covered in chocolate.
So you'll make me so hungry. You.
But you can't have any.
I know.
It's what you could have had, Stuart.
I know. What I could have had. I know.
You've
I know a lot of
got
chocolate.
to start looking after yourself, Stuart. That's the main thing. That's the main thing.
Oh, no. Fucking hell. It just fucking does me head into it.
I mean, what does everybody think? Because I bought the waffle machine and I bought the mixture. How about making a few quick waffles next week?
Yeah. Oh, we better waffle,
It's
isn't it?
pancake day, isn't it, next Tuesday?
Is it?
But instead of making pancakes, I'll make waffles instead.
No.
There you go. I might get that well, because basically you just add water to this mixture and then you put it in the waffle machine. But it'd be like a review of the waffle machine.
Waffle machine, yeah.
Yeah. But I probably do baking as normal.
Don't waffle, just a
A
bit
big
early.
bit of what? This Tim. But yeah, you know what I mean? I bought the waffle machine off of Amazon, and I also bought the waffle mixture. So it's sort of kind of like a review kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's waffle machine and how good it is and blah, 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 blah.
Blah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But sort of do the baking as normal, but then like at end, you know,
waffles.
mix this waffle mixture up.
Yeah.
And see how it fares. I mean, if it's no good, then in future I'll make my own mixture, because at the end of the day it's just pancake mixture. You know what I mean?
Well, it's Johnny tonight. He might be in chat tonight.
We'll give it a whirl. I'm going to do because it's pancake day next week. Yeah, I'm going to give a.
Maybe not pancake day, mate.
I can sort of do a review on it, can't I?
Yeah.
Well, as the normal baking.
Yeah, that's it.
When it's set, Tim, I'll send you a piece. It might not make it to Scotland though.
Not make it out the door. I don't know about
Tim says, send me a big bit.
Oh, I don't think they're
Easy enough to make, Tim. It's just, you can either use digestives, rich tea, or arrowroot biscuits. Crush them up. You know, I'm lucky I've got a food processor. So I just chucked them in food processor, put it on number 1 and job's good in. And then all you do is add your butter and your condensed milk to that biscuit mixture. Some weird noises coming from down here, Stuart.
Bloody hell, what's going on?
That's jingle bells.
He's on his hands and knees down here trying to get past.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's all right going down there. It's going back
Going
up.
back
That's
up.
a bit problem.
Oh, tell me about it. I mean, my washer. You know where you got to drain out your washer, Jeanette? You know, sometimes where you got to, get your little round circling washer and you got to pull out and drain it. I did it all day. I did mine about fucking hour. I tried to get up and went, Kathleen, what? Get me up. So what's wrong with you? I'm fucking stuck.
Oh, these here.
Oh, these here.
Just have to show this one.
Got to attempt to get up now.
I was pot.
He's on his hands and knees.
Here's a lift up chase.
What's he doing? Playing Twister?
Jesus.
Well, you'd think so. He's trying to go up off it, float. He's up there.
Oh, I've got dizzy now. Oh, baby.
Just have to hobble it kitchen a bit.
You know, moral of that story is don't get down on your hands and knees
Hey,
unless you can
no.
get back up.
Back up.
I can get back up eventually.
I mean, this is the thing, Crypto.
Yeah.
It's dead easy. I mean, you've seen how easy it is to make.
I think his Crips will be eating Ferrero Rochers before I go on.
Hey, up, that's note. I've got 7 Ferrero Rochers, and I can't come down. And he says,
Don't share him.
no. He says, is there any spares? And I went, well, there's a bit of chocolate left. There's 3 Crunchie bars left. And then Ferrero Rochers is mine. Because there were 7 Ferrero Rochers left. And I says, you can, you know, I don't care what, you know, you can have chocolate and you can have the Crunchies. But then Ferrero Rochers is mine.
Yeah, it's all right.
Ew, can I see a leg on your sofa? Stuart?
Yeah, it's my nephew.
Oh, thought you got a spare leg hanging about then.
He's having a bit he's having a bit of woman problem. He's having some woman problems.
Oh, is it the one that getting evicted?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. His mother's a bit of a he's all right, bless him. I've known his mum 40 years. Yeah, he's a good
anyway,
man.
I mean, if you can't help your family, Stuart, then
Well, that's it. Yeah, I mean,
you know it's a bit of a bugger, isn't it?
that's what it comes to, Jet. When it comes to me, he's got a 60 down road from where I am.
He knows you're a good egg. That's why, Stuart.
Yeah. He's got a 60 road and can't be bothered with him. He's got a 60 road from him, can't be asked. And then on his sister, it's only when it comes to. Yeah, he used to be a little wild shit. Obviously, you know. He lost his mum 2 years ago. And, you know, it's a bit daft in the head, which it does.
Oh, it's all right. I'm unplugging my things. How's your mum, Richard? How's she doing?
Oh, she's still as bonkers as ever.
Bonkers as ever.
Yeah.
How's she going on with your washing machine?
Oh, that's painful. It's painful.
Give it 5 minutes. A couple of minutes down. I'm just going for a fag glove.
Okay.
Because my nephew says to me, if I copy smoking in your living room, I'm gonna flick your eyeballs. No. Hey, with him, you know, because I was smoking all the times in it, yeah. And you know, he helps me do things. You know what I mean? Don't smoke, you know. I'm not bothered. I've got time for a fag, mate.
I mean, I look at it this way, Stuart. If I don't smoke, I may as well be dead.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I've got no else going for me.
Well, that's it.
But anyway, yeah.
So
what's the story in Balamory then, Richard?
About what?
You wash it, a washing
Oh,
machine.
she rings me up about 3 times a day asking me how to turn it on. And I keep going through the same rigmarole. You know
And then
what I
she
mean?
forgets.
Yeah, and she forgets. When I next go around, I'm going to put some stickers on it and mark them 1, 2, 3. So she keeps them that order.
Or write her a checklist and say, well, stick it to washing machine and say, first of all,
I wrote it down on a list and she forgot where she put bloody list.
we'll stick it on washing machine.
Yeah, I need some. Oh, yeah.
Well, she can't be ringing you up every 5 minutes wanting to know how to work washing machine.
Oh, she does. It's not every 5 minutes, but it's been about twice a day so far since she got it. Feels like anything.
At least
like
it's one thing,
minutes.
Richard. The good thing is, it's same as yours, except it's not a tumble dryer, so
Correct.
you know how to work it. So yeah,
Correct.
but
That's exactly why I got that model, because it's identical controls to mine, so I knew how to work it. You know, but she still manages to cock it up.
What are you doing, Chase?
Says it won't turn on. I said, really, it won't turn on. I said, just turn the knob. There's one big black knob in the middle. I said, turn that knob to off. Right, she says. I said, now turn it to quick wash. Right, she says. I said, now press button, start. I said, have you put your stuff in? No. I said, well, your stuff in. I said, put your stuff in and put a washing tablet in. Right, so she puts it in.
Should have been pressing buttons and pressing start and not being in it.
Not being in it, just running washer with no washing in. I said, press start. She says, no, it's happening. I said, what do you mean, no, it's happening? She said, it's just not doing now. So she said, we'll come round and look at it. God forbid. So I goes around and it was switched off at socket. I said, why have you switched it off at bloody socket?
I've got to laugh.
And what have you done that for? I said, no, you don't ever switch your washing machine off at socket. I said, what the hell have you done that for? She said, well, I just don't. I like to switch it off. I said, most washers, the socket's at back, you can't access it. I said, you just happen to be able to access yours because it's on the side. But I said, most washing machines, the socket is at back and you can never turn it off. Oh my God.
Arm's a bit different. Arm's plugged in a socket behind the washing machine, but we've also got one on wall, and one says tumble dryer and one says washing machine. And I think that's just like a safety thing, if you know what I mean.
For God's sake, do not switch it off. You know, crazy.
So you'd done all that and she hadn't even switched it on its socket?
Yeah, that's right. Off. I said, press start. I said, there's a button that says start and pause on it. I said, press that. Nothing's happening. I said, what's it say on screen? Nothing. I said, nothing. I said, it should have a time on screen, something like 30 minutes or something.
Yeah, on say.
You know, if you put it on quick wash, it depends on temperature you put it at, and the time goes up. Oh my God. And then when I went round, it was turned off at socket. I said, for God's sake, do not do that again.
God bless her.
She's flipping murder. Honestly.
I bet any money she does it again.
Well, she will. Oh, yeah, she will. She's trying to tell you over a mobile phone to the day, other week.
Oh, what's that?
She says, my telly won't work. I said, what's up with you? She says, channels won't come on. I said, press channel 3. And she could hear this coming through the phone. I said, you're pressing 3 on bloody phone. I said, use remote for telly.
Tried to take telly on Stuart with mobile phone.
Oh, bless her.
Unbelievable.
Because she's just had a new washing machine, right?
Oh, yeah.
And Richard bought exactly same as his, but his is the washer dryer, and he bought his mum just the washing machine.
Yeah,
she kept forgetting how
I
to
didn't
turn
want
it
to totally
on.
confuse her with a washer dryer.
Yeah.
Well,
Tommy,
this is it, Tommy. I don't know what was wrong with the old machine. I couldn't find fault with it. I tried it and it worked fine for me, the old machine. And yet she said that it kept knocking off. Well, I ran it twice and it worked fine for me. So
I mean, not so long back, she had a new fridge freezer, didn't she, as well?
Yeah, that was buggered though. That, and I can confirm that was buggered. The freezer part of it were buggered. The fridge bit was all right.
She sounds like a right character.
Oh,
yeah.
you know,
And then I got her a load of tins of tin fruit. Did I tell you about the tin fruit disaster? But yeah, because Sainsbury's, the little Sainsbury's near me, the Sainsbury's local, has stopped doing Del Monte tin fruit cocktail. I mean, Mum used to have a tin of that every week. I said, what I'll do, I'll order you a full case off Amazon and that'll keep you going for a long while. So I ordered a case, 24 cans of fruit cocktail. So they come. And she says, where am I going to put them? I said, just shove them in a cupboard somewhere, anywhere. I said, just shove them anywhere. Anyway, I went round a week or two later. I thought, oh, well, she put them. I looked, she put them in bloody freezer. I said, you can't put freezer. You know, bottom drawer, freezer, bottom big drawer at bottom. I said, you can't keep them in freezer. I said, when you want it, you'll take the lid off and you won't be able to get it out. It'll be frozen.
No, what he did, Tommy, he paid for them to install it and take old machine away.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, they took it away, all the packaging and everything out. I wish I'd done that with fridge now, because that was a pain in the ass. She's still got the old fridge freezer in the backyard. I should have done that as well. I ordered a fridge freezer off Amazon, and I slipped up there. I should have ordered it off AO, because AO take all the shite away.
Yeah, I mean, the story about fridge freezer, she was going to pay them again when they delivered it.
Oh, yeah.
And they were already paid for.
They racked up with fridge freezer, and she was trying to pay them again. I said, what are you doing?
Hi, Tracy.
Hello, Tracy. How are we doing?
Oh.
I mean, some of the stories Richard tells us, I mean, we laugh, but God bless her, she's 89 years old.
My mum,
you know what I mean?
My mum, this is about 2 years before she died.
Yeah, we all done and dusted. That's me. Crunchy slice. And these is me. I've had a bit of a disaster with a few of them. I think the lid were too heavy for bottom, and they've sort of like collapsed. But they'll still get eaten, don't worry.
I mean, it's like, so about 2 years before Mum died, so like 8:30 morning, Jeanette, she rung me up. So I said, what the fuck's wrong with you, mother? I went, I've got snakes in my living room. I said, what are you about? You've got snakes in the living room. I've got a baby crawling up my back of my telly, unplugging my Sky system. I went, mother, there's nothing like that. And the next minute I heard her, some bastard just walked through my living room, fucking start putting naked, he's got to be bed. I went, mother, there's no one there. She's got a walking stick. I heard her get off the sofa, big woman, get off the sofa. Where are you going? I'm going to go to this. And she's back in the fucking bed. I thought, what are you doing? The cunt is gone. It's that. I went, oh, mother. So I phoned our Mary up to Mary. Better go up and see her. I said, why? She said, she's fucking got tapped in the head. She's got lumpy fucking brains there. She's got snakes crawling around the house. She's got fucking baby back in telly's fucking unplugging our Sky system. She's got a naked man in the fucking bed.
A bloke walking naked through a living room.
Yeah.
Oh, I had the same problem with stepdad before he died. He was hallucinating like that. My own medication he ran. And I walked in and he was there. He had a spade, a little spade, whacking carpet. I said to my mum, I said, what's he doing in that room? She says he can see rabbits on carpet and he's bashing them. I said, rabbits? She said, they're white rabbits. And I walked in and he says, watch where you're walking. There's a bloody rabbit down there. I've been trying to catch it for the last hour.
That dementia,
I said, Jesus Christ. And he always used to have Parkinson's disease. And he'd always said to me, do you want a brew, Richard? I said, no, you're right, Alan, because by the time you get it to me, it's a fucking espresso.
There'd be no note left in cup.
Yeah. He was a good laugh, though. He took it well. He says, I have to hold my hand still in my pocket when I'm at bus stop. He says, I have to hold it tight. He says, because people think I'm playing with myself because his hand shook.
Oh, God.
People think I'm playing with myself, and I'm not. I can't keep my hand still. I said, well, next time you're at Cabri, I said, use your other bloody hand.
Oh, he has to keep his hand still so they don't think he's playing with his son.
Right. His hand shook, and he used to put it in his pocket to try and keep it still, and it just looked like he was playing with himself.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
It was funny. It was funny. He went on a trip.
I was having a Maris pipe and a, what is it? Some Kiri pink big potatoes in the jackets with real butter and grated cheddar cheese with a 6-ounce beer.
They went on a coach trip to Liverpool, they did. To like Liverpool One shopping centre, whatever shopping centre in Liverpool, and bus sets off and it goes about 4 mile down the road and stops at a bus stop next to the canal near Blackburn. And they sat there and it's funny as this, we've been stopped here for a long while. And they were there for about half an hour. This bus driver got off and just disappeared. And he topped himself and threw himself in the canal, the driver.
And
left everybody sat on bus.
It must have been
what a time to do that.
For a coach full of people, yeah. Topped himself and chucked himself in the canal.
St John's Market, Liverpool.
She said, "Well, it's too late to go bloody Liverpool now." So they went right pubs in Blackburn instead.
So couldn't they get a replacement driver then?
No, they got off and went into Blackburn and went up piss in Blackburn instead.
Well, they said go better.
Was he leaving a bus full of people and going and throwing his son in river?
Chucked himself in canal. Never saw him alive again. Next time they saw him, it was his funeral because it was one of these, it was one of these old-fashioned buses, a vintage bus, and the guy owned the bus. So they all knew each other on this bus, and he just got off, parked at this bus stop, and got off, and didn't come back.
it went really jolly boys out in Gowrie because the driver never come back.
Oh, he never came back, no. So my mum went round pubs in Blackburn instead. It was right funny because later on in the day I were out round Blackburn. This is like 15, 20 years ago now, because when she were fit and well and stepdad were fit and well and all this business, and they went in this gay bar in Blackburn. It's not there now. And we said, "Come on, we'll go in here and have a laugh." There were a gang of us like that. And I walked in through the door. I said, "Who the hell comes in a place like this?" And first two people I saw were my mum and stepdad. I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "Oh, we always come in here."
Who goes in a place like this? And you walked in and your mum and dad sat there.
First two people I saw. And I said to her, "What are you doing in here?" She said, "Oh, we always come in here." It's all right, good laugh. I thought, bloody hell.
Oh dear.
They had like drag artists on and all this business.
You know, they're the best.
I mean, these stories that Richard makes, well, you know, I mean, you couldn't make them up. You know what I mean? It's so funny, but you know, you couldn't possibly make these things up. We know like that ever happens. You know.
I took her shopping once, and this were just down in town here, and this were quite a while ago as well. And I had a good while ago, I had a white Ford Escort, and I said, "I'll just nip to the cash machine." I said, "You go in the shop," and she went to the shop, and she come out. "Oh, where the bloody hell is she?" I sat there in the car waiting. "Oh, where the hell is she?" I walked into the shop, she weren't there. I come back out the shop, and she was sat in somebody else's car further up, another white car.
What did you say? Were it a white one like yours?
Yeah, white, similar car. And oh my God. I said, "What are you doing? Get out." I said, "That's not my car." I said, "Get out." I thought you'd been looking to find one with door on.
So there were nobody, just your mum sat in it?
She was sat in passenger seat waiting for me, and I'm sat in driver's seat of my car waiting for her in two separate cars.
Oh, God.
Unbelievable.
Oh, dear me.
I can write a book.
Whoa.
I bet your sister didn't put none of this in her book.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Yeah. I mean, it were lucky, really, that you found her.
Yeah, well, only because I saw her when I walked out, and I thought, bloody hell, I looked to this white car, and I could see somebody sat in. I thought, bloody hell, what's she doing there? And I recognised. I thought, that's not my car.
Bless her.
I said, "Get out quick and get your bloody shopping." I said, "This is not my car. I bought that road."
Well, about 20 years ago, Jeanette, me, Kathleen, my mum, my dad, and Casper that lives with us went to Blackpool, right? And you know Blackpool, where you want to the coach station is in Blackpool, next to Blackpool football ground. And as you go through figure, there's a toilet. So I tell it to him, and says, "I've got a toilet." We couldn't find him after that. He got lost. All he had to do was go round, out, round, and in. Toilet were there. He got lost. So me, my mum, my dad.
You were right corner.
Yeah. So we'd gone round to the front end to see if we could see him. Couldn't find him. All day, all we did was look around Blackpool. Mum's in a wheelchair. The fucking wheel fell off. So my dad, we had to get her off, stick her on a fucking bench, fucking bang this fucking thing in with a fucking brick, because no cutting hammer. Everybody stopping what you know, well, what? No, it was hard. She was a very frustrated man. And he goes, can't you see that's about fucking run your fucking bellends? You just walking around like Decker. So we have to get her up him. Oh, I'll tell you what a fucking day that was.
Did you find him eventually?
No,
then?
we left him. We had to leave him, go fucking find him. I comes back to Bradford. Right, comes back to Bradford. Phones up Blackpool Police. Give his name, give his date of birth. Yeah, he's here. I said, well, how long have you been there for? He went, well, he said, about 6 hours. I said, well, why did you just... He said he couldn't remember where he was.
Huh?
He went, right, so I had to pay. I had to transfer them some bloody money over there. Get him back on train next day. Back to Bradford. Oh, but I'll tell you what, that was...
Did he get banged up then for
No,
night?
no. Because he got lost. They stuck him in a cell, but just kept the door open and kept on, you know, he could do what he wanted. You know, because all he said, he was on a Blackpool trip with his sister. What's his sister's name? It's Kathleen, but he couldn't remember the second name. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was a nightmare. Gets back up.
Yeah,
Bradford,
Gary says they probably put him in a cell for his own safety rather than letting him go and wandering about Blackpool again.
I'll tell you what, the best was though, Jeanette. We must have walked to that pier 50,000 times. Must have walked to that. All we're doing all day is walking up here, back and forwards. If I was getting that,
and he were in police station all that while.
Yeah. And
well, I suppose in a way he did the right thing going into a police station, because if he couldn't remember where he were or he probably did the best thing going into police station. But
hello.
But it's no fun getting old. Hey, oh, she's on prowl again.
The beast is awake.
She's on radiator.
Oh, what's she's doing?
No.
No, she's going down on cushions.
How you doing, Mia?
Hello, right. Fuck off, you stupid fuckers. What are you fucking doing, Stroud money? Fuck off. Real nephew. I'm still here. Right. He put him on £6 I can bud off. He said, no, fucking I ain't got £6 I can bud off you. Fuck off. No, they're not saying me. First I can get his Xbox Live on.
Well, Callum's gone over to the dark side. He's gone on PlayStation 5 now.
Was it? Oh. I don't fucking... I remember PlayStation 1. Let's put PlayStation 2.
Well, he's on about taking his Xbox in tomorrow to let them have a look at it, because certain games he's not reading them. So he's on about taking that in from to have a look at it and probably just need it, because he says, because with being a cube, there's like grills on side, and he says when you look at them grills, they're like a bit got dust in them.
Bit dust inside it, isn't it?
But you don't want to mess about with it just in case it damages something. So I think it's £20 for him to have a look at it and tell him what's wrong with it, and then like go from there. I mean, this says if it's is it a laser thing or something? They're only about £50.
So £70.
So, but at least, I mean, we bought him a new game at Christmas. Well, we bought him several new games at Christmas, and they were just, I think it's Call of Duty.
Call of Duty,
Callum says it sort of like, it makes a noise when it's going round, like it's going to load, and then it just, that's stops. It. But it seems funny, it's just that game, and the bloke says, is it all the time? And he says, no, he says, there's only certain games that it don't read. So he says, in other words, you're saying it's like an intermittent problem.
Well,
he's got a PlayStation 5, Gary.
Well, it says got PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows he's had all the Xbox consoles.
Yeah.
And for some reason, he wanted this
PlayStation
PS5.
5.
So he's got
Well,
Xbox. Is it X series? And
X
now he's got
Series
the
X.
latest PlayStation
Yeah.
5.
Yeah. Well, PlayStation 6 comes out in 3 months' time.
But he's hoping like to take it in tomorrow, and I'm just saying,
Yeah,
oh well, we
yeah.
took
Yeah.
it, took thing off, you know, did all out
Yeah.
of casing, and it just needed, you know, a quick
Cleaning.
dust or whatever. So hopefully
Yeah,
it shouldn't take long.
I don't know. It'd be better if it does it that way.
Has he not tried the game in another machine, somebody else's Xbox series thing?
No,
That
no.
would have been something to do.
Oh, we've got an update about, you know, the problem that we had with him at college.
Oh, yeah.
He emailed the head of what's it? I don't know wherever it is.
Department, whatever it is.
And he says, look, he says, I'm knocking maths on Ed. He says, I'll still do the English. He says, but I'm not going to the maths. And he says, because they're a certain person, he doesn't feel safe. And obviously, after recent events in Sheffield, I can't say as to blame him.
No.
So this head of whatever it is, it says, well, on Friday when you come into maths, he says, we'll have a chat. So it's all right. He's been having trouble with a lad, and he's sort of he has threatened Callum, and he says, I don't feel safe. He says, you know, so he's not, well, he's not maths on Ed for now, and unless he's some attack. You see, the lad in question has been moved from that lesson that Callum's in, but he's still hanging about, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's sort of not resolved the problem because he waits for Callum.
Yeah.
And he just don't feel safe.
No.
So, anyway, on that note, I'm going to call it a night. And I will see you all tomorrow night. So, yeah. So, I'll see you all tomorrow night. Bye.
I say bye, everybody. See you later. See you later, Bria, Gary. Everybody else, Tommy. How long have you been before you come on? Bye, all.